Here we are. That's right. We are back at it again. My new favorite deck. It goes by many names, okay? BuBunsparce. If we talkin' bunnies, switch them and kick them. Okay, I just thought of that one right now. It goes by many, many names. Whatever you want to call it, I want to call it fun. I want to call it effective. I want to call it my new favorite deck. That's not something I say lightly. It's not something I say often. If you think I say that often, don't you put that fucking curse on me. Don't put those words in my mouth. Thank you. Now that we're past that, I'll get past that for you. I will. I gladly will. Let's get into the footage. I got footage here. You guys are going to love this footage. It's crazy. Some of the stuff you are about to see. But just drag the fucking card, you idiot. I do it, finally. So at this point, I'm thinking we're going against as the community has dubbed it, slop box. I think that's a little disgusting. Makes me think of a pig eating. Or the time I went on that date with your mom. You know, I don't want to think about that. Don't want to think about slop box. So I won't. I refuse to call it that. But as we are about to see, we are not going against slop box. Thank God. And I got to tell you guys this now. This deck destroys Dragapult. If you're having trouble with Dragapult, don't worry, you're not bad, as I know you cry yourself to sleep at night thinking. It has nothing to do with your skill level. It might have something to do with your skill level. But if you're having trouble dealing with Dragapult, play this deck, okay? It runs Lily's Clefairy, so you got a built-in counter right there. It takes a guaranteed kill. You're swinging for 230 on an HP that's 330. Swinging 230 from 330. So they need to go boom. They need to clops you to go boom. So that's one free prize card. Keep that in mind. That comes back later. And then they also need a Phantom Dive you to take 3 in one turn. But if you are up-tempo, which you should be, because we're switching, we're kicking, we're moving, and we're winning. Okay? That's the motto of the deck. It sounds like something Andy Griffith would have told his son, sure, but that doesn't mean it's wrong by any means. Sometimes it's okay to sound like Andy Griffith. I like sounding like Andy Griffith sometimes. I think it's fucking cool to sound like Andy Griffith. My nose is running because I have something we call seasonal allergies. But against Dragapult, they go boom, put 130 on your punny, Phantom Dive you, 200. That's 300, takes you out. If you're up tempo, they already got 230 on them. You come in, hit back. You have even the prize cards. So as long as you're doing your due diligence and you're shuffling them up with all of your judges, and later, you don't see it in this set of footage, but I have added Harlequin. I almost didn't want to because it makes me think of that girl from those comic books, Harley Quinn. And I don't like to play when I'm fully erect. So I was reluctant to play it based on name to that crazy lady from those comics. But I did end up playing it. Yes, you guys will see that later. I have more footage coming. Don't you guys worry. BuBunsparce footage is here. Okay. I have several thousand emails from you guys asking me. When I was playing, I would go, okay, here comes the Meowth. Here he comes. He's Meowthing. You know what? I like Meowth. See, this is why Mega Lopunny is good. Let's just look at, we have Lily's Clefairy, dead. We have Latios, dead. We have Meowth, dead. All of those are less than 230. Oh, unfair stamp. Isn't that just the coolest thing? Look at, that is unfair. Okay, let's just talk about it. So he draws into Ultra Ball. He plays Ultra Ball for his Drac Cloak. He uses Recon Directive into his unfair stamp after I hit his Badoo. And then he gets a full bench, bumps my stadium, which is fucking rude. Do you think the Nighttime Mine leads into the area 0 under depths? I've never thought about that until I saw it right now. But look at what that one Ultra Ball led to. This is better than a Meowth. This is like 7 Meowths sucking each other off in some sort of incestuous ring of orgasmic pleasure. Something I want to see. Something I'm into. But now let's just look at this bench here. Let's ignore the funny commentary. Let's ignore me. Let's look at this bench here. Let's look at this gameplay. Let's examine it. Attach that there. We want a free retreat. Judge him up. Look at how many cards he has in hand. I want that to be less. Luckily, we hit that BuBunsparce. The unsparse part of BuBunsparce comes from BuBunsparce. So that's why we're playing BuBunsparce here. Ready? That's useful for getting down. This comes in handy. This is a big brain play you guys are about to see coming up, okay? Get down 2 draw engines for next turn. Let's get down some bait. See, that was the pause there. This is me thinking ahead. You can't think. If you're thinking what to do this turn, you've lost this turn, okay? What do I want to do next turn? This is what I was about to talk to you. Look at his bench. He has 3 Pokemon with less than 230 HP that I can go and kick in the face as hard as I can, okay? Once I do that, they give me prize cards, okay? Have you ever in your life, and I mean this sincerely, I really want you to think about it, and if you have, leave it in the comments. Have you ever kicked somebody so hard in the face they gave you 2 prize cards? You're a liar if you're typing yes right now. Stop it. I won't believe your lies. I refuse to believe your lies. I'm moving that over there. That's not going to go off again. That mouse will not go off again until I push it, okay? I accidentally bumped it in my fit of rage from your lies you're typing, okay? But look, I have game on board. This is what gave me the idea, and I ended up liking it, but at this point, and I don't want you to assume if I'm erect or not at this point in the game, but take anything you've ever heard me say in the commentary and apply it here, okay, to my current state at the time of recording. But look at what I drew into there. I forgot what I was talking about because of that mouse situation. Setting up future turns, okay? I put down the Bunnierry because I knew he was going to target the Fanrotom, so I had 1 free turn. So as long as I can find a way to evolve it next turn, we have endgame locked down, okay? If you like it, you gotta put a ring on it. We all know that from Nelly, of course. The famous artist Nelly sang that in one of his songs. That's where I heard it. If you like it, then you put a ring on it. That's Nelly. I thought of my future plan. I liked the future plan. I enacted the future plan. I put a ring on it. Okay? But watch what I'm about to do. Okay. 1 good play does not a turn make. Okay. The Bunnierry is not safe until the turn passes and the Bunnierry makes it. Can he take it out this turn? No, but let's say I dead draw. I move my mouse and then I hit my keyboard. Then I'm going to be hitting my walls. Okay. I got a fridge full of Monster Energy, and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, no, my Fanrotom. He was doing so much for me. At this point, I'm reading Wally's Compassion to make sure I can retreat first. I can. I mean, I swear to God, this is some of the best 5-headed gameplay I've ever seen. Watch this. Ready? All I need to do is off of 2 BuBunsparces drawn to 1 energy, and now we're up-tempo swinging. I either need a stretcher or an energy. Let's see what I do. Oh! Yes! That's one of the things I needed. No. Save that. Save. No! Yes. Good boy. Good boy past me. Or good boy. Now, I see the monkey. I see the dark energy. I know he's going to move over 30, take out that Bunnierry, and then I'm going to be up Shit's Creek, as I believe I have heard one kid say that one. So I think the kids are Saying it, the sayingness of what the kids are doing is not my forte. Okay. I don't know what kids are saying. They might be saying shit about being up creeks with shit. I don't know. They could be saying. But see, I told you, what a fucking hack. Copying my things, I'm going to say. The things I say he does, he does. So he moves 30 over to my Bunnery. He's going to Phantomly Dive. The reason I have the Mega Lopunny big, I don't know if you guys can actually see with my face cam here, but I have the card expanded here because, as I told you, he played Harlequin, so I may or may not have been erect. So I was expanding that to stare at that Mega Lopunny. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm dumb and constantly forget that I'm recording my gameplay. After months of doing this at this point, that has nothing. Go back and check the archives. That has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with my horny level at the time. Rebel Coon's doing his best here. His name's above me. He's doing his absolute best. I'd call it a good old college try, personally. He's drawing cards. He's moving damage over. He's taking out my Bunnieries. But thank God I got a big brain, big forehead, 5 head. I've read the comments. People have pointed out the forehead to me. The 5 head, okay. You guys are so mean in those comments down there. So here he goes. Takes out my little tiny Bunniery. Does his math wrong because he's stupid. He's a dummy. We have to unfortunately retreat here. Oh, no, we don't. I'm formulating. This is where another big one. Watch. We go Hilda. Don't stay away from that. Bosses past William. I'm William, in case you guys forgot. William Bradford Holland. Stay away from that. Yes, we play that Hilda. We just set up another attacker. Look at this. Now he has to find a boss. And if he finds a boss, what does that matter? We can take him out next turn. We got 2 turns in hand here. You guys remember the Holes theme song? Oh, I know who I am. I got 2 turns in hand. I don't know if they ever even said that. The movie Holes scared me as a child because I was afraid of dirt and grime. And there's a lot of it in that movie. Most of that movie involves dirt and grime. Take those cards. Boom. Switch. I need that. Boom. Now I don't have to hope I draw into an energy. I can just switch. Oh no, run away! And then I can boss an attack. If you guys know anything about being a boss, it is a burden on your back. Okay. I'm the boss of like 12 factories. I own them. I make the paper products. They were just burnt down. I don't know if you guys heard about the fate of my factory here in California, but somebody actually burned it down because they said I didn't pay him enough. I said, I don't pay you enough? You get 43 cents an hour. I don't pay you enough. I wanted 40, and your union fought hard for you, sir. I'm going to pop my neck. If you guys don't like this, you're gay. Oh, that was a full-grown man popping his neck. Sometimes you got to hit him with... Oh, you guys can't see it. I know my face cam's in the way. But you know the emote that goes... Huh? I just hit him with one of those like, what are you going to do? He thinks he has game on... He thinks he has an out. Oh, what are you doing? I'm doing it again. It's okay to hit him with that emote. People will tell you not to spam emotes. That's fine. I agree, don't spam them. If the entire game you're just hitting thumbs down, duh, idiot, stupid, retard, I hate you, stupid, ugly, big nose, forehead, not funny, talks too much, talk about the gameplay, put the deck list in the description. If they keep hitting these buttons, you guys know the ones, okay? That's bad. Don't spam those. But you're allowed if he has 4 prize. How's he going to take 4 prize cards this turn? Yeah, I don't know either. So concede. Sure, I have to find a boss, but I have outs to that on board. You should look at that and go, okay, this is a man who knows the value of keeping a boss in hand. This is a man who knows a boss or 2. And I do. I know a lot of fucking bosses. Switch. In there. Oh no, run away. Boss. Pheasant Skibbity. My arch enemy. No, I'm not. He's not my arch enemy. You know who is my arch enemy? I forgot the guy's name, but I did in one of the videos. Go watch every one of my videos until you find my arch enemy's name. I forgot it, but I did talk about it extensively, of course, as I yap about everything. I've read the comments. So I told you this deck eats Dragapult for breakfast, lunch, dinner, sexual delight. Those are the 4 meals of the day, and it eats Dragapult for all of those. Let's get into it. I got another Dragapult game because I want to show you guys the consistency you have in beating the most played deck in the meta currently. I told you, if you're struggling... Oh, wait, is this not... Wait, what are you? Team Rockets. Bombs. There. I forgot what deck this is then. I thought it was 2 back-to-back Dragapults, but I gotta tell you guys, I'm hammered, as you can tell by how I'm slurring my words. Slurring my schmerds. Oh, it is Dragapult. He's just stupid and plays a weird set. But that's fine, because you're not gonna encounter perfect decks all the time. You have to understand something. Look at me in the face right now. You and me, we're not at World Championships. Okay, we are not at World Championships, and that is fine. If that hurt your ego, click off. That's fine. I understand you want to live in your fantasy world. That's fine. You don't live here then. No one lives here in fantasy world with me. No one. Okay. This is real world with William. I'm William, in case you guys forgot. William Bradford Holland is my real name. Okay? So you will encounter bad Dragapult decks. That's why I included this. I know I move the mic a lot. You move the mic a lot. Mike being your roommate. And then every time you get a new roommate, you have to find a new mic. Because when Mike leaves, another mic must enter. As is the gypsy curse you put on your family when you attended summer school in 07. Boom. That Dreepy's dead. So what if he has Team Rocket's bombs? He's experimenting. Naveen, get out of here. Did you guys know Naveen is only 17? I thought Naveen was easily 40 when I played the game. I thought he was 40. I swear to God, if you hover... Thank you. Past me. See, I'm getting better. Am I dumb? Yes. Do I learn? Yes. I was not gonna hover over the nighttime mine for, as somebody quoted, 2 minutes and 36 seconds. I only make that mistake twice. Okay? And then you learn. Look at that Lily's Clefairy. Do you guys know what that thing does to dragons? Do you ask yourself, do I know what that thing does to dragons? That was fire. Dragons. Yeah, I'd put down that Pheasantipity too. That's not 2 free prize cards served to me on a platter. Am I too aggressive and do I take prize cards too quickly? See, this guy's going for all the damage counters. He's going to move those over. Do you think so? I think so. I think that's what he's going to do to me. But if he does that, he can't attach to his dragons. What a foolish, foolish, foolish man this is. I've met a lot of foolish men. Okay, I once met a man, and this is no joke. I once met a man who I worked with him in an office, and I walked into the office one day, and he was stapling his hand. And I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" And I go, "You're stapling your hand." And he goes, "I thought this was a first aid kit." And I go, "Richard, are you drunk?" And it turns out he was drunk, and he got fired. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, stupid plays. You shouldn't have adapted to Dark Energy there. That Dark Energy should be nowhere near this deck. Unless it's not even playing Dragapult. Oh, is this a draw engine? I don't remember. I win, though. I know that. Oh, you know I know that. You know I win. I should have gone Badu and just been a badasshole. But I didn't. Because I'm better than that. Draw me some prizes. Cards, I mean, not prizes. Good boy. Discard. The both. Good boy. Both I'm so proud of past me. I would do it again. If I had the opportunity, I would do that play all over again. So at this point, all we're doing is drawing cards, disrupting when we can, getting your mom's hot and bothered when they hear my voice. I read my emails. When your mothers hear my voice, the things they send me send a chill down my spine. I don't find it sexually gratifying at all. But it's disruptive. It's aggressive. And a third thing it is. Okay, it's all three of them. It's got a follow-up attacker. It's got counters for everything. It's got Iron Leaves to cover all your darks. It's got Mega Lopunny to cover your main attacking. It's got Moltres to hit Ogerpon. Genesect. Have you heard of Ogerpon and Genesect? They're everywhere. Okay? They die to a Moltres dead. That's why I run it. It's nothing but Mega Lopunny and then efficient follow-up attackers that give up less prizes. That's actually the name of the deck, but that's not fun to say. Do you understand me? Does my neck hurt? Yes! It does! I pull things. And my neck muscles. That hurt. So at this point, he's thinking, man, this fan rotom is the worst thing I've ever encountered. I don't possibly know what I can do to overcome it. And the answer is just fucking evolve into a Dragapult and get the game going. Enough of all the plaver. Let's get into the game, as I like to say. Her name was Hilda. Oh, she found a Dragapult. And a psychic energy that he attached to a monkey. Yes. That was a good rhyme. But let me ask you this, sir. What are you going to do to get up and running? He should have moved that to my fan rotom and taken it out right here. If the fan rotom, he thought, oh, I'll just confuse it and then it'll hit himself. Grow up, sir. Grow up. You know I'm going to retreat. My main attacker wants to move from bench to active. You know I will be retreating. I saw the pull. I want to get it up and running. I thought about judging. His hand's big. I thought about judging, but I want the crispin for next turn in case I got to get some sort of crispy sort of action going. Maybe my steak's a little raw and I got to crisp him, you know? Maybe it's one of those situations. He promotes his Dracaloak. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do to me. Take out 2 bunnies before I take out that Pheasantipity and monkey. I'll take out one of his monkeys. That's my impression of Ice Spice. You thought I was feeling you? The homie's the munch. I put him all over your head for lunch. I like to do an old Jewish man named Isis Spices doing an impression of Ice Spice. Fun fact, my girlfriend has banned me from doing that impression in the shower with her. So that's neither here nor there. But I'm not allowed to do my impression of Isis Spices, the old Jewish man, in the shower with my girlfriend. There's a lot of things. I'm not allowed to do a lot of impressions in the shower with my girl. I'd argue all impressions are banned. Which I understand. That is not a time for impressions. That is a time to clean yourself from the dirtiness that the impressions leave on you. When I do an impression of a character I've created in my mind, do I have to get tested for bipolar? Maybe. Is it schizophrenia? Possibly. Is IMO potato... Oh, good job! My cap lock says Off. No more caps locks. I will not be screaming on the message boards, just into the microphone. But watch this shit, okay? You make me go through all that just for you to concede? You should have conceded at the start of the turn. Back when I was being raised, we conceded at the start of the turn. We didn't play the turn out and then say, hey, now it's your turn, and then let me draw a card and then say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and concede now. That's fucking rude, and you know it, boy. I know you were raised better. I talked to your mom several times. This is a fun little treat for you guys. This is game 3. Okay. Obviously, I'm playing BuBunsparce. If we talk in bunnies, this is the perfect one. Can I switch it? And then you kick it. Get a low, punny. I like that one too. Get low. I grew up in the 2000s, so that's a timely reference for everyone I know. I only know people around the age of me. My girlfriend included. That's the ideal fan call. Bunny, dun dun. Like an episode of Law and Order, dun dun. I liked that one. I didn't know I was going to say that. So at this point, I know what you're thinking. Is this some sort of Mega Donk deck? Megaladios EX Donk deck? Is he some sort of donkey? Is he Shrek? Is this donkey? All of these games are after 1500 on the ladder, just so you know. I'm currently sitting at 1620, I think. So all of these games are after 1500. All of these boys, these gentlemen, these women, these men, these guys, these, I guess, girls might be on here. They've all grinded, whatever the conjuncted sense of grind is. They all have grinded to get to Arceus League. I know you sit up at night dreaming about getting to Arceus League, and if you guys saw Ethan's Cyndaquil coming out, go buy a lotto ticket, because that's a crazy prediction. Oh no, he's gonna hit my BuBunsparce. No. For 40? Do you think I'm gonna evolve it and then make it run away? I do. Look, we got an air balloon, so we don't even need to draw into a Lopunny right away. That's great. I got an air balloon down. This boy's determined. That's fine. I wish I could go to his discard. Does he have any Ethan's adventures in there? Does Ethan even go on adventures anymore? Every time I see that Ethan boy, he's just sitting around getting fatter, gambling his money on Rainbet, who will be sponsoring me eventually. You guys can believe that. This is going to be a Rainbet channel. Oh, but it's so immoral. Shut up. Bet on if I care or not. I'll take whichever. I'll just say whichever one I bet on, and I'll make a bunch of money. So follow my bets. That's how I want to get to the point where I can just cheat the system. What are you going to do? Retreat into Badu, or are you going to strafe into him? That doesn't matter. I can still play items. See, the flaw in this deck is that you play Megaladios. It works without it. Ethan's is actually a pretty... If we're talking deckies, it's definitely a playable one. If you want to win world championships, good luck doing it with Ethan's Typhlosion deck. But if you want to have a good time, let's say you've done a bunch, and I mean a ton. Let's say you've done a ton of methamphetamines, and you're just looking to have a good time. You know what you can do? You can play some Ethan's Typhlosion. It kind of autopilots. It's easy. It's you don't gotta think much. When the shadow people come in and start massaging your shoulders, you can drift slowly into death with them, which is always a good time. I don't know if you guys have ever drifted into death. Ooh. I was just going to scream and punch the drywall. Ay, ay, ay. You guys ever not draw into a Mega Lopunny? It's just embarrassing. It's 2026. How are we not finding our Mega Lopunnies right away? I mean, go ahead and play the... Oh, the judge. Dun dun. And you get saved by the luck of the draw. Oh, but I wanted to make this boy itchy. So you judged him down, we itchy him up. I want to stall him out a little bit. Maybe get a good hit, a boss's orders, a prime catcher, something. I got a lot of ways of getting that Mega Latios into the active to hit it for 230. Does it kill? No. No. Does that matter? What's he going to do to me? He's not going to dig me out. He's got to strafe me. And then he's got to do the 300 one, whatever it's called. I think it's called Dracanic Kaboomer. It might not actually be called that. I don't know if you guys can hear the police outside my window. But I shot a man like 12 hours ago, so they might be coming to get me. Yeah, he's dead. I made sure of it. When I shoot to kill, and I emptied my clip. So he takes out my Badoo. I wasn't going to be needing that. I have a free treater right there in my bunnery. Go, 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 get him down. Now, yes, fastest time. I actually have the speed run world record. Sometimes that's all you need. Run away. Run away. Like a scared Italian boy after you threaten him with a fine Gucci belt. Run away. Put down your other BuBunsparce. I always want to say the BuBunsparce because it's so fun, but the first one there is only got the singular dun. He's a single dun kind of guy. And he was that way for so long. He lived so long with just the single dun, and then they decided, hey, you know what? We're going to give you another dun. We're going to make you the BuBunsparce. And then someone like me comes along. And I say, actually, let's make it BuBunsparce. And actually change it to add a bun in there. Because I'm playing it with a bunny. Do you get it? Lopunny. BuBunsparce. It's my draw engine. Wally's Compassion is good because, as you can see, he has to set up a attack. I want to save it to where he hits me with a 300 because then he has to discard all his energies. I wipe that away, and then now he has to rebuild it up some way. That would be the ideal play. I don't remember if that happens, but I remember I hold on to this Wally's Compassion for, I'd argue, if minutes were hot or cold, this was a hot minute. I hold on to it for one singular hot minute. At that point, I was hoping he quit. He didn't. He didn't concede. Blaze 9 is using a fire deck, which is true to form for a man named Blaze who sets things on fire. He actually, I believe this is my old employee I was telling you guys about that actually set a fire to my factory, my biggest factory that I have, a very big factory that I own. There in California way. This boy's lava line is finally going. It's going. It's a flowing. It's a go-y flower. When Mega Latios EX came out, I actually played the shit out of that card. A lot of people played Mega Latios and Lopunny together like Strafe did something. It didn't. I mean, what are you going to do? Strafe into something, retreat into your Lopunny? I'd literally rather mouth kiss my dad than have that be the strategy of my deck. Okay? It's disgusting. It's gross. I know what you guys are thinking. Did this boy leave? Should we fast forward here a bit? He didn't. He didn't. Okay, what does he end up doing here? He bosses in. So this is where he starts to set up his attack. Now, I can, of course, Wally's Compassion that away. But what does that do for me? Ultimately, you know, I want to save it till he has to discard all these energies here. Okay, I retreat into my second Lopunny. Oh, actually, I don't. Thank God, this Fan Rotom. I told you, Fan Rotom is such a good secondary attacker into these kind of decks. There's that Wally's. I told you I hold on to it. He knows I need him next turn. This is a very tricky spot I'm in. As long as he doesn't attach energy, boss's orders in my Mega Lopunny, where would I like to call Chill Street? I don't know if you guys have ever lived there, but all your worries, oh boy, do they fade away. It's a nice place to live, and it's a great place to stay. This deck protects you from, I was just thinking about it, this deck protects you from Judge, Unfair Stamp, Harlequin. It's just so good into all of the disruption we have currently. I assault this boy with my landing. He's dead. That's a card I need. Those are handy for switching. I use the card named Switch to switch my Pokemon. Are there better ways to do it? Yes. Are they item cards right now? No. Will we get some later? Hopefully. Do I ask myself rhetorical questions? Often. Do I answer them? I'm mentally challenged. But now I know he can't get this powered up, attach for energy, boss orders in that. He can't do any of the scary plays. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he does. He takes 3.5 years to search his deck. I remember counting, and I counted for 3.5 years. Spoiler alert, my Fan Rotom is about to be crispy shit. Crispy as hell, dog. I hope you like your fan burnt through a crisp. Because he dead. I got so many BuBunsparces in hand. I'm trying to juggle them all. I got like so many BuBunsparces. I'm like, here, be free. From my hands, be free, runaway draw. From my hands, be free, runaway draw. Find me cards. We get aggressive. We get aggressive. Look how many attackers we have set up for next turn. This is an efficient deck that's fun to play. And as you can see, it's about to be very spooky shit for this boy. We got every supporter card in the world. Currently staring. Look at those 4 guys just staring at us. I'm a little uneasy by that. I don't really like that. I find that to be uneasy. I don't know if he's going to Badoo me or something. That's why I'm just emptying all of my hands. I'm tapping him. And then I want to finish it out with the Moltres. That is the end goal. Let's see what he does. Spoiler alert, it takes forever. He gets this in. Oh, I actually don't even end up using the Wally's Compassion. I don't need it. That's cool. That's dope doggy stuff. Or maybe I use it this turn. I don't remember, but I do remember that you can never call me late for dinner. What are you doing? I told this boy takes forever to make turns happen. Does your hand have osteoporosis? If it does, I'm sorry. Nobody's told me about it. But he does your classic, I'm a runaway instead of just big booming you. He saw the, I think it was illusionary impulse that didn't kill. He panicked, as they do. They being Blaze 9. Boss's order. So I don't even need the Wally's Compassion. I held on to it for so long. I was so worried. And then he concedes. It's my favorite deck. Use it. It's very fun. It's very fast. It's very aggressive. You can find the deck list somewhere on my channel, maybe in the description. I don't know. When I do that, my watch retention goes straight to hell in the handbasket. I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to showcase. See, the deck is coming along. There's a masterclass coming. Sit tight, write notes, put a pencil up your asshole. Maybe we'll come out sharpened. Merry Christmas. Good night.